Remember to put God first. The Shiny Speaks, where we inspire, break cycles, and working on our wellness. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel because over here it's on and popping. This is about a dream I had about the coronavirus. One advice I can definitely tell believers of Christ that in everything you do, ask God about it. Things you're not sure about, relationships, job decisions. Ask God about it, and He will lead you to the right direction, the right person, and He will make everything work out smoothly because God want to be included in everything that you do. So, when the corona first started, everybody was panicking. There's no water, no toilet paper, and we were all going crazy. And then they had this vaccine thing that came out. And I'm like, okay, I do not trust the government already. And, this vaccine thing, I don't know. So what I did is I went into prayer. So I asked God, I was like, God, what is this vaccine? How will it affect me? Should I take it? Should I not take it? What can it do to my body, my health, and all of that? So I kept praying and praying. I don't know how long I was praying, probably a week. But I kept asking God, show me what I cannot see about this vaccine. Because, when people tell you to jump, don't jump. Because, they might be leading you to the wrong directions or whatever. So I went to God because God is my best friend. Okay? Best friend. So he always wants you to come to him. So I was asking God about that. And that's a week later, I would say, I had this dream. Just a little bit of warning. This dream is very graphic, but I feel like we are all adults and I don't make videos for kids. So, y'all will understand what I am saying. Okay, so the dream starts. I am basically in a room, and then I saw myself squat down. And when I squat down, it seems like, I'm about to use the bathroom. Like while I squat down in that position, what I saw was basically I have a discharge coming out my body. It was a small amount of discharge. It's like it was two sides of the vaginal area. It's like the sides was split in a sense. It's one, but there's the left and then there's the right, but it's still one, whatever. So what I saw is I have a discharge on the left side that came out my body, but the discharge was so clear it looked like glass, like you could see through it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a window, a really clear. But in that discharge, I saw that it was like what looked like sperm. And the sperm were not normal. Like it was very abnormal. Like gummy bears when they're melted or they're about to melt, they disformed, and you can't, tell what shape, what size, or anything is. So just like that, I saw in the clear discharge, like the sperm were disformed, disfigured, and it was coming out the left side of my body. Then on the right side, I saw two syringes coming out my body. Two syringes coming out my body, and they were still like in the pack of paper wrapped up. And every time that I would have a little discharge, two syringes will come out. A little discharge, two syringes will come out. A little discharge, two syringes will come out. I think it happens 3 or 4 times in a dream, just like that. And but the sperm was always disfigured. The discharge was always clear. And after the discharge, the two syringes look like the vaccine syringes, like what doctor use, whatever. Um, they will come out, but they were not open yet. They will come out my body. So I woke up and I was like, that's kind of confusing. I don't understand the dream. And then cause me, because I have a relationship with God, He speaks to me through dreams. And when I ask of things, He always answer. And if He don't want me to know, He don't want me to know. So that was the dream I had when I asked God about the vaccine situation. How I can explain this, the meaning that I think it means, I could be wrong, but I feel like this vaccine is gonna cause a lot of what is it called? Oh my gosh, I forgot the name. Like when you can't have kids. Oh my gosh. It will cause a lot of infertility. Retardedness in kids, a lot of sickness, a lot of disformed. It will be hard for women to have kids. And we all know that, the plan of the government is to bring down the number of people in the world, whatever, from what I've been looking and seeing. So, from what I take from it, the clear discharge is probably meaning that, it was a way for me to visibly see what the sperms will look like, after the vaccine situation. So, yeah, the sperms were really disformed. You couldn't tell what it was, what it is. It was just born abnormally. And then the syringes that I saw that was coming out my body, I guess it was God's way of telling me that, the vaccine is the cause of this formation of sperm. Eggs need sperm to make a baby. So I'm thinking that's what God is trying to tell me about the vaccine. And for those of you that already have the vaccine, I still do think it's possible that God can, show up and show out for you if it's really, trying to implement infertility on women. But yeah. And then there's the part where, every time I will squat down, like discharge will come out with the abnormal sperm, and the two syringes will come out. This happens, what, 3 or 4 times. I'm not sure if the dream is telling me that there's more vaccination coming forward, because as we could already see, they already have a third vaccine coming, and it's a booster, whatever. So with that said, that was the dream. I just ask y'all that y'all pray about everything. Y'all ask God about everything, because you cannot trust people. You cannot trust anybody just to tell you to take anything, especially if you have the power not to take it. You have to avoid it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that's why Jesus is like my best friend, because things like that, you putting in your body, especially living in a world so chaotic, so racist. um you need God. You know what I'm saying? You need answers. And it's not even about living in the world. You need, like, if all of us could have asked God about this guy, that girl, whatever, there's a lot of things that could have been prevented. You know what I'm saying? Or about that job, or about that friendship. You know what I'm saying? For God to show you who these people are, that there's a lot of things that could have been prevented. That's why I make God my best friend. And when I have questions, I ask him, and he will always lead me to the right path. Because as human being, how we see, God do not see. And what we know, God is beyond knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So that's why always ask. That was the first dream that I had about the coronavirus. Well, the vaccine and the coronavirus, yeah. And then the second dream is I saw that it was me and my mom, and like we were outside preparing for something. Like it was like we was preparing for the end of the world. So basically I was outside cleaning the pot, whatever. The world was dark. And while I was cleaning the pot, I hear like a boom sound. Like it was really far, but for some reason I still could hear it. And then my mom come out and she was like, "What's going on?" I said that they already have dropped the second coronavirus, because we already knew that the coronavirus mutates. So in the dream, I told my mom just like that. Oh, that's them dropping the second coronavirus, which we know as Delta variant. In the dream, I said it like that, and then I took the pots that I was washing, and then I went inside, and then me and my mama, yeah, just stayed inside. I guess it's God way communicating to me, the Delta thing was gonna come. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember if it was before the Delta thing or after the Delta, after the Delta thing. But I do know that was one of the other dreams that I had about the coronavirus. And like I said, any questions that you have, anything that you're not sure about, always make sure that you ask God. And it's sometimes God takes his time. And yeah, he take his time. So you don't pray one day. Pray every single day, every single chance that you have for answers, especially for something that's important, that's about your health, about your family, about decisions and things like that. And yeah, always put God first. Always ask him, because he loved that. He loved when you come to him. That's what he created us for, to always need him. You know what I'm saying? Like his children. So those were the dream that I had about the coronavirus and God. And I believe that the same God that was here today, well, that was here yesterday, is still here today. And again, do not lose faith when things are like really bad and worse, especially with this coronavirus. A lot of people are dying, man. A lot of people are dying. But I want y'all to know God is still in control. God is still in control. Like, he is the cause of all things. He is the cause of all things. He let things happen. He do whatever he wants. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes God give other people power. You know what I'm saying? To um still kill and destroy. I'm telling you that's the God that we serve. You know what I'm saying? He give people power. To do. And sometimes people have to, put their own evilness out there. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, God is the cause of all things. Be encouraged. I pray that you find healing for those of y'all that lost people in this coronavirus situation. I pray that y'all always keep God first, and I pray that y'all do not live life without knowing, without accepting Jesus Christ as your Lord and personal Savior, because you don't want to take your last breath and you did not accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, because you are going to be judged. Trust me when I say Jesus is the way, and the only way. There's no other God. There's nothing. He is the way, people. I'm praying that you do not live like the world and things in it, that you live a life for Christ. It is hard now. It is hard. Being a Christian is hard work. If you have not checked this video out, Christianity is hard work. You can check it out on my channel. I think this was like my third or second video that I did. If you guys have any questions, comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, because over here it's on and popping. Yeah, if any of y'all have because I know there's people that interpret, how you say, I don't know the word, child. I'm always messing some word up. That can tell me what the dream mean, because I'm doing my own interpretation of it. But there's a lot of prophets out there, on out in the world that could, enlighten me of what the dream really mean. But God have really been speaking to me, and I've been seeking and asking and everything. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe to my channel, because over here it's on and popping.